Ahoj, dobrý den, vítejte u dalšího videa. Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to present to you the verb pustit or pouštět. I think this is a very important verb that we use in casual Czech. We use it when we want to put on a movie, play music, or even let go of something. It's a verb that we use naturally in various contexts, and that's why I think it deserves more attention. First, let me explain why I used two verbs here. Pustit, pouštět. They're basically the same verb, except pustit is perfective and pouštět is imperfective. The perfective verb is focused more on result. Something is done. It's a one-time action. It only has future and past tense. However, pouštět has three tenses. In addition to future and past tense, it can also express the present tense because this particular imperfective verb is focused on the process. We don't know if it's been finished or not, unlike here. Here we know it's been done. Focus on result. In this lesson, we will cover these patterns. Pustit or pouštět plus the accusative case. Pustit si or different form of dative plus accusative case. Pustit se plus genitive case. And pustit se do plus genitive case. In spoken Czech, we use all these four patterns very frequently. So let's take a look at them. Jdeme na to. Dobrý den, vítejte na mém kanále Czech by Zuzka, kde vám pomocí angličtiny vysvětluju českou gramatiku. Let's look at the first pattern, where we use pustit or pouštět with the accusative case. The accusative case works as an object. In constructions like these, the verbs can be translated as let go, let someone go, or release someone or something. For example, this sentence, pusť mě. Now here's the interesting part. It can mean two things. Imagine someone's holding you and you say, let me go. So this is one meaning. Pusť mě, let me go. Or you want to go in and someone's not allowing you to enter a room or a house or a building. So you can say pusť mě or pusťte mě. Pusťte mě would be formal or addressing more people. Pusťte mě. Pusť mě or pusťte mě can mean let me go, stop holding me, let me go, or let me in, let me through. This is an imperative form. This is also an imperative form, except for that, because it's negative, we're using this imperfective form. Nepouštěj mě could mean do not let go of me. Someone's holding you in a romantic way and you can say nepouštěj mě. Or it could be, hey mom, my friends want me to go to this club and I really don't want to go. Please do not let me go. Nepouštěj mě. The same meaning. Do not allow me, do not let me go. Or do not let me in too. It could be with another pronoun. For example, if this person comes, do not let them in. Nepouštěj ji, do not let her in. Nepouštěj ho, do not let him in. Now here's another meaning of pusť mě. Actually, pusť mě, prosím. This is what the buses have on the back, which means let me go first. In this specific context is an informal way of saying let me go first. Meaning if you're in a car and there is a bus in front of you waiting at the bus stop, you should wait and let the bus go first. Pusť mě, prosím. And now we're getting to a very important meaning. Pustit někoho is not only about a bus. It could be about a person. So if there is a line of people at the grocery store, for example, you can use this same verb if you want to let someone go first. You see someone has fewer items or it's an elderly lady. You could say, já vás pustím. I'll let you go first. Já vás pustím. Or you could ask someone or someone else asks you, would you let me go first? Pustil byste mě? And this is in the conditional form. Pustil byste, which literally translates to would you let me go first? Pustil byste mě, prosím? Nepustili mě dovnitř. Nepustili mě dovnitř. They didn't let me in. Dovnitř means inside, like to inside. Nepustili mě dovnitř. Here, dovnitř gives us a clear indication what this verb means. Because in here you see it all depends on context. It could mean more things. Kdy babičku pustí domů? Imagine your grandma is in the hospital and you're asking, when will they let grandma go home? Pustit is also used for institutions such as a hospital or a jail. Kdy tě pustí domů? When will they release you from prison? If you don't have any context, this could also be when will they let grandma go home from jail or from hospital. You might notice that it's not so easy to say this kind of imperative. Pusť mě or pusťte mě. It's a weird combination, so if you don't like it, you can also use pustíte mě or pustíš mě, which is not that direct, it can be more polite, but it works too. Will you let me go? Pustíš mě, pustíte mě. And I have two more phrases for you that contain accusative case, but also there is this addition. Z and genitive. For example, pustit něco z hlavy, pustit něco z ruky. Pusť to z hlavy. Pusť to z hlavy is a really nice phrase if you want to tell someone, don't worry about it. Let it go. Let it go out of your head. Z hlavy. From your head. Pusť to z hlavy. Don't worry, let it go. Let it out of your head. Pusť to z hlavy. Nebo pustit z ruky. Ovladač vůbec nepustil z ruky. He didn't let go of the remote at all. Ovladač. Remote. Ovladač vůbec nepustil z ruky. So remember, pustit něco z hlavy, pustit něco z ruky. Now let's see this phrase with pustit or pouštět plus dative case or sometimes si, which is also in the dative case, and the accusative case. Co si pustíme? Co si pustíme is a really useful phrase and it could be confusing if you don't know what pustit means here. Generally, it would refer to playing a movie or music. So it can mean, what should we watch? What should we listen to? Co si pustíme? Literally, it means what will we put on for ourselves. That's why the si is here. So si means for ourselves. Co is the accusative case here? Mami, pustíš mi pohádku? Mom, will you put on a cartoon for me or a fairy tale? Pustíš mi pohádku? Mi means to me or for me. Pohádku is a cartoon or a fairy tale. So, Mom, will you put on a cartoon for me? Mami, pustíš mi pohádku? Pořád pouštíš ty stejné písničky. Here we used pouštět, imperfective, with the emphasis on the process, on something that repeats here. You keep playing the same songs. Pořád pouštíš ty stejné písničky. If we use it without si, it means that you play the songs for everyone. If we say si, then it means you keep playing the same songs for you, for yourself. Or we could have other dative forms. Pořád mi pouštíš ty stejné písničky. You keep playing the same songs for me. So this is how the dative works here. Now, I have a special idiom for you, which also contains si, but it actually has nothing to do with this, playing music or putting on a movie. Pustit si hubu na špacír. Špacír is a slang word for procházka. This means to run your mouth, to talk too much, or to say inappropriate things. Sousedka už si zase pustila hubu na špacír. The neighbor is running her mouth again. Literally, the neighbor let her mouth go for a walk again. Na špacír, na procházku. Huba is also a very expressive word for pusa, mouth, like a muzzle. Be careful with this word, huba. So when someone is talking too much, gossiping, saying things they shouldn't, then they are letting their mouth go for a walk. Pustí si hubu na špacír. Now, a very interesting phrase. We're still using the same verb, the same pustit, pouštět, but we added se. That is very important. And because of this se, it takes the genitive case. Some verbs just do that. This means to let go of something or someone. Now, you might think we already had something like this in part 1. You will see the difference in a second. Pustila se zábradlí. Pustila se zábradlí. She let go of the railing. Means she was holding the railing and then she let go of the railing. Pustila se zábradlí. Pustila se. Zábradlí is in the genitive case. Of course, you cannot see it. I don't have my orange color here, but this is the genitive case. You could also say she let go of the backpack. Pustila se batohu. Pustila se tašky. She let go of the bag. There you can see the genitive case more clearly. Hlavně se mě nepouštěj. Don't let go of me. Hold on. Hlavně means something like it's important that you don't do this. Most importantly, it just shows the urgency. This is urgent, do not do this. Or do this. Hlavně se mě nepouštěj. Do not let go of me. Nepouštěj se mě, it's also imperative with this imperfective verb. And this is the genitive case, which looks the same in the accusative case. So there are two people. One is holding on to the other, I don't know, hanging from a cliff. And the person that is on top says to the person to the bottom, hlavně se mě nepouštěj. Do not let go of me. Hold on to me. Now, this sentence is so similar. It's from part 1. Hlavně mě nepouštěj. It's very similar. What is different is that we don't have the se here. And this, although is not visible, it's actually in the accusative case. Nepouštěj koho co? Nepouštěj se koho čeho. And it means something very similar, just a different grammatical structure. But now imagine those two people, one on top, the other one at the bottom, hanging from the cliff. The one at the bottom says this, hlavně mě nepouštěj. Do not let me go. Do not release me. So the person on top says, hlavně se mě nepouštěj. And the one at the bottom, hlavně mě nepouštěj. That's the difference. Sometimes it makes a difference, like here. And finally, the last expression. Pustit, pouštět se do něčeho. Plus genitive. The preposition do always takes the genitive case. This means to start doing something. When you talk about an activity, you can use pustit se do, not with every activity. There are some typical phrases like pustit se do práce. Pustili jsme se do práce. Pustili jsme se, this is the verb, do práce, which means we got to work. We started working. We let ourselves into the work, something like that. Do práce. Do hádek už se nepouštím. I wanted to give you an example with the imperfective verb. Do hádek už se nepouštím. I don't get into arguments anymore. Do hádek, into arguments, už se nepouštím. I don't get into arguments anymore. There is another verb that works exactly like this, and I covered it last year. That is dát se. Dát se do něčeho. It works exactly like that. Dát means to give. Dát se is a specific phrase. So you can replace it with this verb. Dali jsme se do práce. We started working. Do hádek už se nedávám. It sounds better with this verb. Dát se is used more in this perfective form. So remember this construction. It may come in handy. Now it's time to practice this in a form of a translation. We are going to take a look at 4 sentences. Let's start with these 2. You will translate English sentences into Czech. I give you some help. These lines represent the number of words. For example, we turn on the radio should have 4 words. And here is extra help. Use these 2 words, si and radio, and 2 more. Of course, you have to know where to put them in a specific place. The second sentence, we won't let you go any further, contains 3 words only, and one of those words has to be dál, which means further. Pause the video and work on this, and let's check it. We turn on the radio, we put on the radio. Pustili jsme si rádio. Pustili jsme si rádio, we turn on the radio. Číslo 2. We won't let you go any further. We could have two different word orders. One is this. We can put dál at the beginning. Dál vás nepustíme. Dál vás nepustíme. We emphasize dál. Dál vás nepustíme. Further, we won't let you go. Or we could say, nepustíme vás dál. Nepustíme vás dál. Notice that in both versions, vás is in the second position because it wants to be, it needs to be in the second position. And here are two more sentences. Number 3, číslo 3. Go ahead and start eating. Go ahead is not translated. It sounds natural to say it in English, but it's more like start eating, literally start into the food. The word that I want you to use is pouštět, pouštět from vy, and we use 4 words. Číslo 4. Don't play that video for me anymore. It's annoying. We use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, 5 slov, and the words that I want you to use is my and to. Pause the video and let's check it. Start eating. We start with the verb. Pusťte se do jídla. Jídlo is the nominative case, it means food. Do jídla, this is in the genitive case. Pusťte se do jídla. Go ahead and start eating. A natural and informal way of saying let's eat. A číslo 4. We can either start with už and then we have to use my. It goes to the second position. And then to. Už mi to video, because we're saying that video. Už mi to video nepouštěj. From pouštět. Nepouštěj. We could also say už mi nepouštěj to video. Or we could leave už for later. We could say nepouštěj mi už to video. Well, we have so many options. Nepouštěj už mi to video is also possible. I personally like this one the most. Tak a to je ode mě všechno. Let me know what you think of this verb. Did you know it? And if you didn't, please start using it. You can start by asking people to let you go first in a line. Pustíte mě, prosím. To je všechno. Mějte se krásně a na viděnou za týden. Čau.